This is a parental guidance moment.
Here I go now. Here I go about to be gay. Here I go now. Here I go now to be gay. I'm gay. I'm a almost
Sorry, I need to. Fuck. I gotta go down there.
Get in there, brother. Get in there.
Yeah. Me bits and bobs were sitting in the wrong spot.
Dude, how good is just digging into yourself?
Bro, I do it all the time, and I do it like pretty unapologetically.
Me too, it's kind of a problem.
In public. Because it's like, well, fuck, you don't know what I'm fucking dealing with here, man.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'll walk along and it's not big dick problems, it's just wrong underwear problems. I've talked about this before, I've suffered from it for a long time. I wear
what undies do you wear?
Just like briefs, man, but they're not like...
I wear briefs, but they have to be like the synthetic athletic material.
I think, there are certain boxes that I'm all right with, but
most... If you're wearing cotton or something, like boxer briefs, man,
that's
just all fucking heinous.
Squeezed up.
They squeeze them up.
Yeah, you gotta fucking fix.
Dude, how quickly did you move away from like actual jocks when you were like a little kid?
Pretty quick. Cause like when I was a kid, like a youngin, silk boxer shorts were like the big fucking rage.
Bro, when I was a kid, the big kids would wear silk boxer shorts. Or the big kids, and I'd have them popping out of the top of their baggy as fuck jeans.
I was the fuck. Yeah, dude, you used to be able to get... Yeah, that was the shit back in the day.
That was the shit. I remember wanting to do it, and I remember I did it like one time, and my stepdad was like, don't you ever fucking do that in my house again.
Take those panties off, boy.
Take them off, you fucking
Fuck.
Dude, I would have been like 5.
Damn.
And I just, because I saw it in the rap videos, and I was like, God damn, dude.
Smooth.
I have to do that.
Yeah, so yeah, I was wearing silk boxer shorts pretty young, and then once briefs like became a thing, yeah, I switched to those. I think in my teens, bro, I made the biggest mistake because I played footy in primary school.
Yeah,
and I was so like unprepared for a game. We rocked up at some school. It was like an away game. And I've completely forgot we had a game on that day. So I would just rock up with like nothing. And yeah, I think my mum had to like bring my boots and shorts and stuff, my footy shorts. But I just like forgot to mention to her like, oh, hey, can you bring me some like undies as well? So I was just wearing silk boxer shorts underneath football shorts.
Mate.
So every time I got tackled, my dick and balls are just fucking, and all the other kids were like, bro. I'm like, well, what, you know.
Dude, there was one cunt in my football team. Bro, mad cunt. Shout out James McKenna. Bleep that if we have to. But he's a fucking, dude, maddest cunt. He legitimately would wear, I swear sometimes like mid-quad length boxer shorts and then have the footy shorts on top.
So they'd be out hanging underneath?
Bro, they'd be hanging. He'd have like...
That's so sick.
Dude, he'd have like Pokemon boxer shorts or whatever the fuck, or like ones with like love hearts on them and stuff like that, hanging out the bottom of his footy shorts when we were playing. Bro, for real, way too late. We're in like under 16s.
Fuck, man, you gotta let him breathe. He was onto something.
We were in 16s, bro.
Yeah.
And he was like, this is what I do now.
He probably had a huge hog.
I reckon so.
Yeah.
He got a chick pregnant when we were like 18 or something. That's big dick behavior.
God damn. Did they keep it?
They kept it, yeah.
Fuck.
And now he's got another one on the way with another missus. I only found out because I went to the same 30th as him. I hadn't seen him in like 7 years.
Damn, how old is that kid now?
Fuck. Bro, you'd be close to 10.
Shit.
10-ish. Maybe over.
Oh. Get him out of the way young then.
Yeah, that's what I should have done, bro. I should have had heaps of kids when I was like 20. You know what I mean? I'd now be coaching their under-12s footy team.
Yeah. You'd be one of those fucking dads, man.
I would be one of those dads. Yeah. No, dude, I remember I obviously had jocks when I was little. And then like one day my mum, when I was young, just like bought some of the other ones and was like, try them. And like as soon as I put them on, I was like, yo, don't ever fucking come at me with jocks ever again.
Stand in the mirror like a Calvin Klein model.
I was like, oh shit, dude, they're like little shorts. I even remember being a kid and even kind of feeling like jocks were gay.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they are. They're fucking...
Aren't they kind of gay?
I don't know how...
How the fuck is it comfortable to have like the edge of something right in your crease, man?
Yeah, because sometimes like I've had, like, you know, when I fluctuate in weight and stuff, like... And that's the problem I have with briefs as well, man. They creep up on me and they start to turn into fucking jocks. So I'm always got
They roll up.
Yeah, I've always got my hand down my pants, pulling my fucking...
I'm telling you, bro, you've got to get like the... Is it polyester? Like this material.
Right, yeah,
It's like this material, like gym shirt and gym short material.
Hugs your legs.
So it hugs your legs, prevents the
Sucks
chafe.
on them.
They don't roll up, man, because they're like to your legs.
You got to prevent...
You know what you got to do, man, to get rid of this problem? You should just start wearing full-length skins.
That is true. I do wear them to the gym because I like the compression on my legs and my knees.
Do you for real?
Yeah.
Wear full-length skins.
Undershorts. I don't walk around like that.
No, of course.
That'd be sick move.
That's psychotic behavior.
That'd be a pretty sick move. I should do it one night.
People do that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Like at training, footy players will do it.
Just wear...
There's like a thing where for some reason, like, maybe it's like geographical, but like in some parts of the world, dude, like footy players when they're training, they just have the skins on over the top.
Yeah, I'm not confident enough.
Nothing over the top.
I'm not confident enough in my bulge to be doing shit like that.
Hell no, dude. They're lucky I don't put 2 pairs of footy shorts on, dude. I'm fucking...
I'm a grower, brother. And I don't need the boys to know that.
No. Honestly, it's kind of gay to have a big dick anyway.
Yeah, fuck.
Because who likes dick? Big dicks. Gay dudes and girls. Both gay things.
They both suck.
Who are both dumb and gay.
Yeah, man. Did you see fucking Elon's rocket blew up?
His blew up?
Yeah, it took off out of Texas like yesterday and blew up like not long after takeoff.
When was this?
Like yesterday, I think.
Oh, bro, literally just a few days, I watched one of his rockets like land perfectly and it was like a major success.
Oh, really? Okay.
They must be just throwing them up.
It just, but yeah.
You have to throw it up to like perfect that type of technology.
Blowing up. Yeah, but it's like, I don't get it though because it's like been perfected. Like taking off in a rocket. Like, and it just goes...
did it blow up on takeoff? Because that's what the fuck you doing
exactly.
there
And it just goes to show that he's not a real Nazi because Nazis rip at building rockets, dude.
100%.
That's just a fact.
He's also... Anyone who thinks that he's like fully... He's involved in the building and design of every single rocket is like, come on, man.
Well, I bet
he's a manager. He's coming in and making sure everyone's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Like he definitely would come in and be like, "No, that's stupid."
Making sure everyone's working fucking 18 hours a day.
It all originated from him, like I guess, like visionary. He still got all the other cunts to do it.
Yeah,
real,
when he went to Russia,
Steve Jobs type motherfucker.
when he went to Russia and they called him gay and said, "No, you can't buy one of our rockets, nerd."
Yeah, and when he was pretty much just like, "This isn't for fucking that. This is for killing." Yeah, like this is a death. Yeah. This is that we've built death.
Exactly.
And you want to take they were basically they did. They were like, you fucking get out of here.
You want to go to Mars? Get out of here. But yeah, fucking blowing up on takeoff is I don't understand that.
Yeah, that's because that is literally just a fuck up. Like someone has fucked up somewhere.
Yeah. And like they haven't done a manned takeoff. SpaceX hasn't done a manned takeoff yet, have they? I'm pretty sure they've returned people in one of their modules.
Oh,
which is just as dangerous.
They haven't done the takeoff land thing with a human.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure they've sent cunts up and then they just like come and get them or whatever.
Okay.
Although, I honestly, bro, I'm talking shit right now. I have no idea. Yeah. You know when you just start talking and then you're like saying stuff, but you literally have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Like all the time?
Like this entire podcast. Yeah, dude. I literally just, in my brain just went to myself, you don't fucking know that.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
you haven't even looked into it, Taylor.
If to our Patreon listeners, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I had the same thing watching the footy on the weekend. I'm like watching the Bronco and I forgot like how badass the Broncos are, man. And now they've got Ben Hunt and fucking, you know, that that Reece Walsh cunt is fucking
He's a hot boy, isn't
full
he?
health. Like,
Isn't he a hot
I was
boy?
like, and I was like, nah, the Broncos are shit. I reckon fucking.
You did say that.
I
Yeah,
reckon
you
I
did.
reckon,
You
the
were like,
I reckon the Roosters will smash them. And holy fuck, dude! I was
they
just like,
butt-fucked 'em.
I was like, oh, I don't know shit. So I better start learning
Yeah.
some stuff, you know.
I did the same thing, I guess, fucking when I said that the Swans will definitely beat the Hawks, bro.
Oh fuck!
Bro, my bad, dude. Turns out Hawks might be the real deal.
Yeah,
Turns out they might be the fucking real deal.
Turns
dude.
out that,
And
yeah.
as a St Kilda supporter, that makes me fucking furious.
Yeah, me too, man.
Furious,
Fuck
bro.
Hawthorn.
We just watched them win 3 in a row, like 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
it's
And then
too-
5 years before that, they won one anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, dude? So they've gone up, won 4 flags in like 7 years or some shit, went back down the ladder, got all the players and the draft picks and all that type of shit, and have come back up and are good again before St Kilda have even gone from like 18th to like 8th.
It's rigged, man.
It's fucking bullshit, dude.
It's rigged. That's Melbourne for you.
That's witchcraft, bro. They're witches.
Yeah.
Bro, we have a cyclone.
Yeah, I know. How crazy is it, man? I mean, it's not affecting us. It is a bit of a shitty fucking day here. But
Yeah.
yeah, the Gold Coast is getting fucking ripped up.
Beaches are like gone.
Scary. Did you see that tornado? Was that in Sydney?
Yeah.
Where was that? Well, it must have been in Queensland, right?
No, it was in Queensland, yeah.
Yeah, fucking like full on
Tornado on the
full on
water.
twister shit. Ripping people's fucking roofs off and shit.
Crazy, hey.
Yeah, man.
It's dude. I think I've said it before on this podcast, bro, but like, dude, natural disasters are so scary, man.
I know, dude.
Because you can't do anything.
Nah. And it's not like we're a country that's kind of like with that tornado, dude. Like it literally tore people's houses open.
Yeah.
And like we're not a country that's prepared for that type of shit. We don't
no.
we don't build our houses to prepare for tornadoes.
We have
man.
one state where they even think about cyclone proofing houses,
yeah.
and I guarantee you 85% of them don't do that.
Nah.
They definitely know they have to, but they're also just like, yeah, we also have to build 20 fucking houses in 6 months.
It's crazy going to like North Queensland for the first time.
They're up there going like, we don't have time to cyclone proof our fucking houses, dude. Do you have any idea how many fucking Indians are coming here every fucking day?
Just keep putting.
We've got to put them somewhere.
Whipping them up. But yeah, it's crazy when you go to North Queensland for the first time and you see like every house is like built up on stilts, and you're like, what the fuck? And like, oh yeah, because it floods here constantly.
Yeah,
And
I lived in Darwin.
People just live in the areas where their backyard turns into a fucking river every year.
I lived in Darwin, man. It felt like every house, especially around where I lived, it was like the road and then the driveways went up
Built up
to the house, and then the house and the backyard were like up above the street. They literally are like, we have to build every street like a fucking drain.
Yeah, and then you're just trapped in your fucking house for fucking ages.
I was there for like it was like a supercell storm. It was not a cyclone, but it was this fucking crazy storm that like we had to have school off and fucking go home and like prepare our houses and shit like that. And then we lived in a DHA house, so we're just like, fuck it, let's just go inside.
Yeah.
We didn't really do anything. There was nothing really to do. Like it was one of the new houses that was built. But I don't think anything was going to happen to it. But I remember being in it, bro, and it was fucking crazy. Like you could like see it rolling in. All the people in my street, we all went out into the street and looked down the street because it was on a hill, so it went down and stood out looking over, and like a big park, and then all the town the rest of that way. And dude, it was just this fucking massive blob of like they're not even black clouds, they're like orange.
Yeah.
They're like orange cloud because they're full of lightning, and then it's just fucking and fucking boom, lightning fucking like cracking across the entire sky.
I love
and then
that.
it got close to us, and my parents were like, right, let's get in. And then we went in, and then when it fucking hit us, man, it was crazy. Like the heaviest rain. Like I still vividly remember it now, and it happened when I was like 6.
Damn.
Like full blown.
Yeah, that's crazy how you do remember, like, because I remember a crazy storm in Sydney when I was young as fuck. You remember that shit.
There's something like human about being in a storm, and like because we've been doing it since the dawn of civilization, literally building structures to get it away from that shit.
Yeah.
That's what building houses is for.
Yeah.
Building
Stay
structures
out
so
of the
to
rain,
stay
bro.
out of the rain and the storm, otherwise you get fucked up.
And to keep the bugs off you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And so when you're in one, there's like a real deep part, I reckon, of your DNA that's like,
Yeah, we got some pretty sick storms fucking over the summer.
yeah.
I love it. Dude.
I love sitting in a storm.
Yeah.
It's cool because like you're high up, I'm also like above the ground as well. So like being a little bit elevated when there's like a storm happening and it sort of comes in at you is fucking cool.
Do you have an apartment above you? You don't, do you?
Nah, we're in the top level.
Fuck, so you can hear the rain on the roof.
Yeah.
That's mad. Because sometimes I don't even know it's raining. I'll just look outside and go, oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, because it's not hitting your roof.
No.
Fuck, I never thought about that, about living in like the middle levels of an apartment, big tall apartment building.
No.
You don't hear shit.
No.
It was awesome in Newey because we had a tin roof.
Oh, I love that shit.
We had a fucking tin roof in Newey and it fucking
Rain on the tinny, bruh.
rain on the tinny, and then we had that like back area that still had the deck, so you could go sit outside and just watch the fucking rain coming in, listening. We probably can't hear the ocean at that time, but like you could hear the ocean from our house as well.
Hell yeah.
It was very sick.
That's beautiful.
But like, dude, because my missus is from the Sunshine Coast, and this whole time that everything's been going on, she's been going, it's not going to be anything. Like it's not. It'll be a few things, but it's not what they're fucking saying it is right now. And I was like, well, I don't know. Like it seems like every single media outlet at any chance could like send a correspondent out there, and there was like a whole big fucking media hoo-ha about it and shit. And my missus was like, look, it happens like, it doesn't happen all the time, but it happens every now and then, like a big storm comes in and it's never as big as like they say it is. And then
Old Alfie.
and then dead set, literally the morning it was supposed to like hit, or when it hit, it was downgraded to not even a cyclone anymore.
Yeah.
And she just looked at me, she just went, yep.
Told ya.
And I was like, damn.
So is it over now, like, or is it still fucking... I mean, I know the Gold Coast got fucking smashed.
Yeah, look, it's still no joke. Like, there's still damage and there's like a lot of risk of like flooding, especially in the the lower inland bits just near the coast, like Lismore and shit like that. Those cunts get fucked up by floods all the time. But yeah, dude, it wasn't even a cyclone by the time it hit. And she was like, yeah, like they just do it. They do it all the time. Like, medias love natural disasters too, because they get to be out there and like cunts who fucking, the reason they want to become a reporter is because they saw a movie where the guy in Twisters fucking runs out in front of a tornado and he's speaking in front of the camera and shit, you know what I mean? So they're all like, they all want to do that.
Yeah.
You know how like weather reporters, like sometimes they're just in a situation where you're like, there's no reason for you. I believe you when you say it's flooding.
Do you remember, have you seen the video where the reporter in America is like sitting in a boat in like the middle of the street? And then like fucking he's like talking about how fucked everything is, and then behind him someone like walks past and they're just in like the water's up to the dude's like knees, so it's just like knee high water, and the reporter's sitting on a dinghy.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. They're all fucking liars,
man.
They're all fucking liars. It's all bullshit, dude.
But yeah, I'm glad everyone in Queensland is relatively safe.
Stay safe. You know, hope you're all doing well and hope everyone's fucking houses isn't fucked up.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched the craziest thing the other day.
Really? Was it gay porn?
No, it was crazier than gay porn.
Okay.
It was it was crazier than dudes butt fucking. Dude, I watched this show. Dude. It was on like SBS Viceland or some shit. Just like flicking through like kind of late at night. And it was like it was called like The Reality of It or The Reality of or something like that. And basically what it is, it's a TV show where they talk to you about like what really happened, like the real stories of like early 2000s reality TV shows.
Right.
Bro, it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Man. Dude, I watched one about like America's Next Top Model and like what it really was like for those girls. Dude, they fucked with these girls so hard, dude.
Of course.
Dude, they had them.
That was Naomi Campbell, right? On that.
Tyra Banks.
Right.
Tyra Banks, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they were like, it was a fucking crazy show, dude. And it was the Wild West, bro. Like early 2000s reality TV.
Yeah, man.
It legitimately was the Wild West of television, man. They had they had all these girls in this house, and then they just gave them no food They gave them hardly any fucking food, so they were eating barely nothing. They filmed the whole thing, went over like such a shorter period of time than you think. So like they're sleep deprived, they're constantly like hungry and tired, but then they like give them alcohol. So like they have alcohols where they're all living in this house, like this crazy competition. It was, bro, people forget America's Next Top Model was just Fear Factor for hot chicks.
Yeah, true. Like they had them
They had them doing
challenges and shit like that.
full blown Fear Factor challenges and shit with, but like then they're like, but you also have to look fierce. You know what I mean? Like, and like while we take photos of you, it was crazy. They also were like, there was like all the different snippets, you know how it cuts away and it's like them like in the diary booth or like them just talk and they say something or they cry or whatever. Yeah. Like, dude, almost so many of those interactions were like not even about like what they had edited the show to make them seem like they were talking about.
They were just like, I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like they were full just making them.
You signed a contract.
Taking them out of context so fucking hard. They were also like, it like ruined the modeling career of like all the chicks who went on there. Because reality TV was like, people were still retarded in the early 2000s, dude. They were like, oh, if you're a bad person on a reality TV, it means you definitely are a bad person in real life, and it's not that they edited you to make a good TV show.
Yep.
So there are chicks who like everything was edited to make them look like a full blown like alcoholic and like a bitch, and they had to have like an intervention for one lady, and then like she was like, what the fuck, and then like after like all of these chicks like go out and then the show airs, and so many of them are like, what the fuck. That was not even me.
Yeah.
And like chicks who had like fucking eating disorders, they had them like encouraged, and like some chicks, like this chick, she got on the show because she was a plus size model at the time.
Really?
Bro,
Back then?
if you're a plus size model in fucking 2004,
it was a joke.
Dude,
They brought you on as the joke.
Crazy, bro. She was a regular normal girl. Regular normal girl. She was not plus size. Now you can be fat as fuck.
Yeah.
And they're like plus size.
Oh, she was just a normal.
No, she was like literally a skinny girl. She just wasn't as Kate Moss skinny as all the other contestants.
Right.
She was a regular normal girl. Like very like skinny girl.
Yeah, the modeling world's fucked, brother.
But then like she on the show, she had an eating disorder, obviously. And then because of all the thing, they were barely fucking eating. They were all eating like ramen noodles and just drinking alcohol and getting no
So they were in
sleep
jail.
and doing all of these weird Fear Factor things. So she was like stressed, and so she lost weight and became a regular
model.
Bro, she got kicked off the show because she was no longer a plus size model, which is what she was there for. And they were basically to her face like, you only work as like a fat bitch, like when you're just regular, like you're kind of fucking ugly. Just like fucked her up, dude. It was
women
crazy, dude. Dude, the next episode, it was about extreme home makeover. Remember that? Remember that show where there would be like stories of like a family who's fucking one of their fucking kids has got AIDS or some shit. so they come in.
They just paint the room in like a pride flag.
And they come, yeah, they go.
Yeah, they just make the most outrageous.
They come in and they demolish the whole house, and they send the family away for 7 days to like Disneyland and shit. And then when they come home, they have a big brand new house. Dude, that show was fucking crazy, dude. Getting one of those big new houses ruined like 10 families.
Really?
Completely ruined them, dude.
Like
financially,
taxes
just absolutely fucked them up. Taxes, how much it costs to fucking run this thing. Everyone now knows where they fucking live, so they were constantly getting robbed. It was crazy, dude.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, dude. They were coming in. These families had like 5 kids, and like the mum didn't work and the dad worked like 90 hours a week as like a fucking panel beater or some shit. And then one of the kids gets fucking, I don't know, AIDS. One of the kids gets fucking AIDS or some shit.
Like,
and
he's a mansion.
Oh, the medical bills are all fucked up. And then they're like, yeah, cool. You could barely keep yourselves afloat there. Well, now, how about this 6-bedroom, 3-story house with a massive backyard with a fountain in the foyer and a chandelier and fucking like 5 dishwashers and an in-ground pool a heated in-ground pool. You live in Minnesota. Here's a heated in-ground pool that you need to keep fucking heated 12 months of the fucking year, dude.
Jesus.
And then they just leave them because they had a certain amount of time, because it was all back in the days. Like, it was making me realize about like how different the world was when it truly was no streaming, and it was just like you needed to get the ratings so that you could get the funding. Like how cutthroat TV was when you were competing for ratings. So they had like a certain amount of time to pump these shows out. So they had a time frame of 1 week. And then after that week is done, they literally just pack everything up and drive to the next fucking house that they're going to do. And then start that.
Just leave them.
And just
Good
fucking
luck.
leave them, dude.
Good luck with the bills and shit.
Yeah, and they were constantly like trying to get back in contact with them. They were just completely like ghosted by the networks and
Why wouldn't you
all
just,
that type of shit.
Why wouldn't you just sell the house immediately?
That's you're speaking my language, because this is exactly what I thought. When I was saying this to my missus when we were watching, I was like, dude, the entire time I'm on this vacation, before I've even seen the house, I'm immediately in my mind going like, I'm going to sell this fucking thing.
Yeah, fucking oath, man.
I'm going to sell
make
this
$1 million
thing.
plus off it.
Sell this
set
thing
for life.
100%. Sell this fucking thing.
Get the boy on prep.
We'll go and buy a house that is suitable to us.
Yeah.
And then just pocket the rest of that money to help with obviously what we need help for.
The AIDS medication.
Which is the fucking AIDS medication, because that fucking kid's got AIDS, man.
Which was the whole point to begin with.
Yeah, dude. It was nuts, man. Like, and they were also like, because they were throwing these fucking houses up within 7 days, so many of them obviously had so many fucking problems.
Just pieces of
like
shit.
foundations of the house like slipping because nothing has set properly before you started building like a 2-story stone fucking house.
Look at this, mate. Non-compliant.
Have you seen that dude on Facebook? Or,
Yeah.
It's non-compliant.
Non-compliant.
Tell me what you guys think. Is this compliant?
Yeah, dude. That's
They should have had that cunt going around before they fucking
This
let
is-
the family come back.
Mate, this is fucked.
Mate, this whole fucking house is
Do you
non-compliant.
expect an AIDS victim to live in here?
They've got AIDS, bro. It needs to be compliant.
shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy, dude. He rules. But yeah, dude, it was a fucking wild show to watch, man. Like, because it was interviews with people who are on the show, they come back now. So like one of them was like, was like the AIDS girl who they built the house for. And now she's like a 28-year-old woman or whatever. And so she's back then like, yeah, this was my experience. This is what happened. And then like my family fucking got torn apart. And like there was this one where this family of kids, their mum and dad died within a week. And I think the oldest son or something was like 19 or something. And so, and they
Worked at McDonald's.
were all getting kicked out of their fucking house or whatever. But what happened is that like a Hispanic family who knew them took them all in. And so they all live with them now and like got adopted by them and shit like that. And then Extreme Makeover came to them and was like, yo, we're going to rebuild the kid's house. Right? So rebuilds like this black kid's family's house.
See where this is heading.
Right? So they've rebuilt this house. They gave them all cars. Right? And then because the other family had like adopted them or had like power over them, or like they're like their guardians or some shit like that.
Yeah.
The dad obviously like fucking spazzed about this and was like, we're not fucking getting anything. We fucking took these guys in and tried to like,
Fair enough.
and tried to like make the kids go back to the show and say, actually, we're going to trade in a couple of our cars to get like a truck and a car for our parents, like our new adopted parents, because they took us in. But it was actually their idea. They told the kids, we're going to fucking kick you out if you don't fucking do this. So they went back to the show and the show was like, this seems kind of sus. Like these kids don't seem like happy about this. They seem like they're being made to do it. And then there was like this whole big fucking thing, like rifts between these two fucking families. Like it full on and also like, you know, hey, these are just the facts. Black kids in a brand new house with brand new cars, living in a low socioeconomic neighborhood. Come on, man. What do you think's happening? What do you think happened to him?
Fucking hell.
What do you think happened to him?
Yeah, they no longer have them, I would imagine.
Bingo.
Fucking hell, dude.
It was a crazy show, and there's so many more episodes that like I want to go and watch
So
now.
it's just like a docu-series about
yeah,
reality TV.
but it's like this is what it really was like on behind the scenes of fucking, You know, there was one that I watched as well about fucking bro. Do you remember that show Kid Nation?
No.
Where they just dropped like 30 kids in the middle of the desert in like a tiny old west town and filmed them living there.
Fuck no,
Bro.
That's crazy.
There was a TV show. It's called Kid Nation. I remember watching this and wanting to be on it so fucking bad, bro. I wanted to be on this shit so bad.
Sounds like Lord of the Flies.
It basically is.
Jeez.
There's like 30 or so, however many kids, and they all get dropped in literally in like an old western town.
That's
so there's like
so sick.
like an oil to like a well to sort of pump the fucking water and shit like that. No electricity, all right? And they have to survive by themselves.
Hell yeah.
And there's just like the cameras around and shit like that, and the adults. But they get separated into like countries, I guess, or just groups. And all the groups have a fucking leader that the producers themselves picked. So the kids don't get to vote, right?
Oh, shit.
That's important for when I fucking say a bit down the line. These kids just get given the leadership, and they're like the captains of their team. And these kids just have to survive, and they do all these challenges in order to like earn rewards. And then you can use the rewards to like go and buy shit in like the little store. Bro, if a 6-year-old kid or like there was like 5-year-olds on this fucking show. It was crazy.
That's
man.
nuts.
I think the oldest was 15.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude. And so like they would win prizes or like because they did like a Fear Factor. Literally, they can't get away from that format.
No, it's
They could never get away from it. As
People
soon as
love
Fear
it.
Factor started, they were like, no matter what show, we have to make them do
eat this bowl of
challenges.
horse shit.
Yeah, yeah. Sit in this fucking pit of snakes. You know what I mean? Like they just wanted to make people do shit.
Yeah, dude.
But then, then they could go into the store and like buy shit, right? But then like it was obviously retarded shit was happening. There'd be like no water, and like a 5-year-old would go and he'd come back with like lollies and shit like that. You know what I mean, dude? And so it was like, but then like one kid like drank bleach.
Oh, fuck.
One 12-year-old kid like accidentally drank bleach. Like another kid like fucking stabbed themselves. There was like one where like they were running out of food and they had chickens for eggs and stuff like that. So like the oldest was like, we just have to fucking kill this chicken. All right. And then like half the kids are like, yeah. And then a bunch of kids are like, no, we can't kill the chicken because they now love the chicken because they've been feeding it and shit like that. And then like one girl like staged a protest and locked herself in the chicken coop.
How many, was it just the one chicken they had?
No, they had a bunch of chickens.
Okay.
So they could like, but they were just like, yeah.
Got to kill the chicken, man.
Bro, but it was crazy. Like these kids were like sleeping on the floor, like these things. And then eventually they were like, you know what? We're gonna have an election. Like the leaders are now up for election, so like other people could do it. Bro, it was so they had like government campaigns for like new president elects and shit. It was fucking crazy, dude. Like it didn't even finish. It got cancelled like within like 7 episodes or something.
Wow.
Yeah,
Only
dude.
one season.
And then it was like kids could like all the time, like at the end of every week they had like a the host comes in and they do like, like fucking Weight Watchers do it. Oh, sorry, Biggest Loser. Like at the end of the week they do the thing. They come in and then like
Come in and weigh them.
they come in and they had these things they're called gold stars.
Right.
Obviously, like you get a gold star if you're a kid. They still understood the concept.
Yeah.
But every week, one
Kids
kid
love gold stars, man.
they love good stars. Every kid, like every week, a kid gets a gold star, and all the other kids vote like who gets to have the gold star. And the gold star, bro, is 20 grand.
Damn.
So you get 20 grand, and you get to call your parents.
Oh, dude.
You get to fucking call your parents, dude.
Just call them and say, I'm never coming home. I'm rich.
That was, dude.
Fuck you.
So there were kids like
got the
quitting
gold
left,
star,
right, and
baby.
center, and stuff like that. But then like the fucked up thing about these shows is that like somehow they convince people who were a part of making that show to come in and be interviewed about it.
Yeah, right.
And dude, almost every time those people are legitimate fucking sociopaths.
Yeah.
Like crazy, like full on having kids drinking bleach and like getting fucking stabbed and like full on getting like frostbite and
Just
shit like
care
that.
about their ratings, brother.
They were the bullying was fucking crazy.
Of course, man.
Every kid who was a leader, every single one of them got replaced, and just everyone just like, you don't know how to fucking do. Like, just kids were like crying in front of everyone. Like, it was a crazy show, and these people were just like, well, you know, we just sort of, that's what people want, you know. Like, we just thought, you know, we just didn't really think it was that bad at the time. And you're just sitting there going like, what the fuck are you talking
And
about?
most of the kids got nothing out of it. Only the Gold Star boys.
Pretty much anyone who got a goal, you might have like gotten a fee for being on the show or whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure. They didn't really say that, but yeah. Other than that, like you just win a gold star.
God damn it, man.
But it was nuts, dude. And they were all kids, so like no one was cleaning. Like everything that they were eating and cleaning off the kitchen, no one's fucking doing dishes, no one's emptying bins, no one's cleaning toilets, no one's doing any of that shit, dude. They were like literally rabid animals living in their own filth. And then every now and then, like the same guy who fucking hosts Survivor or some shit fucking comes in and he's just like, all right, kids, well, what happened here this week on the ranch? And then they fucking go through a montage of what happened on the ranch, and they're like, Kyle, you were bitten by a rattlesnake and you still haven't quit. Props to you, man. just shit like that, dude.
This week's challenge, drink a cup of horse semen.
Yeah, dude. It, literally just whatever they did on Fear Factor the previous week. They were just like, Joe Rogan comes in and he's just like, now here's your next challenge, and points out there, and it's sort of like a bus with flags all on the bus, and they're like, you're going to climb on top of that bus. and the bus driver's like weaving in and out of big fucking things.
Kids are just flying everywhere.
Yeah, no harnesses, don't have the budget. Like, we will lose a couple of you.
Kid Nash.
But whoever gets it gets to call their parents and a gold star.
Bro, I'm surprised these kids weren't fucking killing each other, man. Like,
They were fighting.
Have
Like,
you read Lord of the Flies? It doesn't
Yeah.
end well.
Yeah, I watched the movie in Sauce, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, but that's really what happened. Like, the 15-year-old boy, like, eventually just figured out that he could beat the fuck out of everybody. And so, like, he just wouldn't listen to anybody. He basically, like, commandeered his team. Was just like, fuck that, I'm the leader now. And anyone who opposed him, he would just like bully them and push them over and shit. Dude.
Jesus,
it was
man.
crazy.
I got to check this out. Can
Bro.
you watch it anywhere?
Yeah, you can definitely watch it. It should be on like YouTube maybe, or like literally you'll just have to find it. But try and find Kid Nation if you're listening to this. It's a fucking crazy thing.
Big
And check
Sam
out that show, like
recommends.
the reality of, or the reality of reality TV or something that's called.
Hell yeah, brother.
There's so many different ones, but I was watching it like, dude, they did not give a fuck in the early 2000s, man.
Man, it was
Just-
such a sick time.
Just
to be
like
alive.
literally causing girls to like want to commit suicide and like ruining their life. Like there were girls in that modeling thing who were like, I never became a model after that TV show because like so many different like modeling agencies were like, we don't even sign people from that show. We want to distance ourselves from that show.
Shit.
Or like America doesn't want to look at you in magazines. Everyone just saw you just be an alcoholic that like bullied other girls on this show.
Yeah, true.
But it wasn't even that. Like they had cut them up to make them
it
look like that. Like
Yeah,
it
dude,
ruined
it's
all these
nasty.
girls' lives, man. It was fucking
It's
nuts.
nasty work, man. They still do it. Like, and
Yeah.
it doesn't take a fucking, media editing genius like myself to watch these shit. Like, just fucking watch Married at First Sight, man.
Yeah.
Just watch that, and just you can tell, like, the way it's edited, like the way it just cuts from fucking this to this, and yeah, you can see, man. You can see where they've.
This the
fucking-
exact same conversation, apparently line for line, but like in one of the camera angles, it flicks back to a person. Then like their like hair's a different way and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
So it's clearly from later on when they've like moved their hair to the side or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Some guy's arguing with a girl, and then it flashes back to the guy. He says one line, he's wearing a different shirt.
yeah, exactly. Some lady's sitting there at the table talking about how like her daughter died of cancer or something, and then like immediately this other lady's like, but she's laughing at something else like fucking 20 minutes later, and honestly,
That's
it's
fucking
how they fucking
crazy,
edit this
dude.
shit, man. It's crazy. Anyways, let's have a break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let's do this, brother.
Shit kind of the week.
Shit kind of the week, man.
Mate. So my honorary shit kind of the week is, honestly, it's opening round.
One sec.
Hey.
Sorry. Fuck, that stinks, brother. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. But yeah, opening round. That's what I think of that too. What's with all the fucking
Straight up, man.
2 games getting fucking voided?
2 games get cancelled because they're in fucking Queensland.
Queensland, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
So, what was already something that no AFL fan wants, nobody wants. In round 1,
Round 0.
just have games in every state in round 1.
Yeah.
There's enough fucking teams to do that. There's fucking 10 Victorian teams. They can fucking travel. Just have opening round everywhere outside thing, except just have the opening Richmond versus Carlton on the Thursday night at the MCG.
True.
And then have every other game. And then for the rest of the fucking year, those little fucking gay cunts down there will fucking have 5 or 6 games a week. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But so 2 games get cancelled. There's 2, one on a Friday, one on a Sunday arvo. It sort of it just feels like preseason still.
Yeah.
It just feels like preseason. It's a failure.
Round 0. Opening round.
Opening round, bro.
It doesn't make sense, man.
And they try to do the whole, like, we try to have it to capitalize on the NRL not being here. It's like, bro, that's a week earlier. They've done it 2 years in a row now. They're in Vegas a week earlier than opening round anyway.
Exactly.
So who gives a fuck?
And it was the first round of the NRL this week as well.
Bro,
So,
it's so fucking dumb. It's just, it happens every time. Like, people come into these positions like CEOs of like football, like the CEO of AFL, Andrew Dillon, and like this fucking Laura Kane bitch who fucking, I don't even know what she does, but she follows like football bullshit. They come in and they just go like, oh, we kind of have to justify why we're getting paid like 800 grand a year. So here's my idea, let's implement it. And then they just, because if you just come in and do the same as what's always been done, people will then go, well, what are you doing? It's just, people will then catch on that no one even needs to be in that position.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole thing is going to keep going.
Don't-
But everyone maintains the illusion that there needs to be these positions because they want to move up to those positions.
Yeah.
They also want to get paid 800 grand a year and not really fucking do anything except fucking dumb shit.
Yeah, no.
And that's all
pushback,
opening
brother.
round is,
Opening round.
Get it the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's nonsense. Yeah, it's. But you're right. It's just the AFL trying to figure out fucking what can we do that's different, but don't fix what isn't broken, man.
Yeah, chill out.
I mean, there's some shit that's broken.
But like, actually fix the stuff that's broken. Like, the umpiring has never been worse. The rules, you keep changing the rules of the actual game like every year, every 2 years. Stop doing that.
What new rules have they got this year?
It's not. And here's the thing that pissed me off. It's never really. It's every now and then it's a new rule, but it's always a new interpretation of the rule.
An interpretation.
An interpretation of the rule, and the interpretation will change depending on like what they want the game to look like. So in their mind, they're like, we need to get rid of congestion. We need it to make it more fast so that there'll be more scoring because then it's more entertaining. And you're like, okay, cool. And they're like, so how should we do that? And then some fucking Einstein was like, well, how about we limit the amount of times that they can come off the ground so they'll be more tired? That'll make them faster.
Man, that's the beauty of AFL though, man. You're gonna see, like, you watch a game, you're gonna see goals get kicked, man. Like, that's how the game goes. Like,
Then they're also like, but then the game gets too defensive. So like coaches want to win, so they stop the other team from scoring. But then they change a new rule and then they just adapt to the rule. It's like, just let it be how it is. And like the game will naturally change itself because someone will get so good at something that they win premierships. And then the rest of the team figure out how do you beat that. And then how you beat that becomes the new thing. So like, stop changing the fucking rules, cunt.
amen.
Either way, that's just an honorary. Cut 5 minutes of that if you want to out of this.
No pushback, man. It's a dumb idea. Round 0.
It is a fucking
Doesn't make
dumber.
sense.
Yeah. But honestly, my shit cunt of the fucking week, dude. Did you see that guy in Canberra pulled a machete out at DFO when confronted over shoplifting?
No, dude.
There was a guy. I bet you can guess immediately what he looks like. I bet you could guess immediately that he had a bum bag on. I bet you could guess immediately that he had a mullet, but like a wog mullet, not a proper mullet, like a mullet where it's like shaved, fade, and then just like the big fat, like the big Muhammad, bro.
Right. Was this a kid or a fucking
19-year-old?
19?
No, 17-year-old. Sorry, he was a 17-year-old dude. He
Should know better.
Him and this chick went into DFO. They fucking looked around for a little bit. He tried to steal a pair of shoes.
Stealing discounted shoes, man. What the
Stole a pair of shoes, and then when confronted by the thing, he was like, "Fuck off, cunt." And they were like, "I know that you've got shoes right there." And he pulled his fucking shirt up and pulled out like a giant machete and was just like, "Get the fuck off, cunt. Fuck you, cunt."
problem solver.
And the girl was just standing there, and she was like, how calm she was is crazy. Like, this cunt does this all the time. Like, she was like embarrassed. She was like, "Oh, not again." Jeez. Just like the type of girl where you just want to be like, it's unbelievable that you don't see that this is like a dumb thing for you to be involved with. Like, she'll get pregnant by that guy. You know what I mean?
Mate, it's fucking...
He's stealing shoes from DFO drawing a machete
his sword
when confronted. Bro,
on guard.
I'll bet the future of every one of my future children that he stole a pair of TNs.
Oh, for sure, man.
You know what I mean?
Although I don't know if can you get TNs at the DFO, the discounted. You know, we're talking about a factory outlet.
They have the Nike thing there.
That's true. Yeah, they would have TNs in there for sure.
Yeah, they have TNs. I'm pretty sure they probably have TNs at Roadhouse as well. There'll be a bunch of places that sell them.
Roadhouse. Yeah,
Roadhouse.
Yeah, fuck. I haven't been to the DFO in a while.
But I mean, what a shit cunt, dude. Stealing shoes and then brandishing a machete.
What shop was he in? It's fucking probably in.
It probably says in the article, man.
Probably in Ralph Lauren or something.
How fucking funny would that be?
Like, yeah, you got some fucking sneakers there.
He was wearing a black t-shirt, light coloured jeans, and blue sneakers, and was carrying a backpack and a bum bag.
And he had a fucking machete down his dacks.
Yeah, bro.
Hope he cheddar bobs himself and cuts his fucking dick off. Oh, Jesus, look at him.
See what I mean? You know how you just know exactly how he looks like that?
That cunt's 17, no?
Yeah. He had TNs. He had TNs on.
And that's the bird, is it?
And that's the bird.
Oh, Jesus, look at her. What a fucking... Well, locals. Local news, mate. I like that.
Yeah, mate. So just, dude... Bro, just buy shoes, man.
17, huh? When was this?
A week or so ago.
Okay.
It could have been on last week's episode, but I only found it recently.
No worries, mate. Yeah. No pushback, man. Fucking carrying a machete around in your dacks like that is heinous work, man.
It's someone's son, though. That's the other thing that's fucked up. Is it like every eshay that you see, that is someone's son. That is someone's little boy. That's someone's little boy that, like, fucking when they were 3 years old, were like walking, were like, "Dada." You know what I mean?
Yeah, now he's like, fuck off,
and
dog.
now he's like, fuck off, cunt. They're mine. I fucking bought them from home, cunt.
Yeah, 17 years old doing that shit. Like, man, no hope for that cunt. It's doomed.
Yeah, you're fucked.
He's doomed.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, we have too much. We give too much leniency to, like, redemption and, like, they can turn it around. Bro, straight up, you commit, like, 5 crimes that, like, come on a scale and have any points. If you reach, like, a certain amount of points due to the crimes you've committed and how you've done them by, like, a certain age, like, straight up just push you in one of those fucking El Salvador prisons.
Yeah, exactly.
And just, like, be like, you're here forever now.
You
fucked it up already, cunt. You're 17, you already got 2,000 points. You fuck off. Yeah, you're out of here.
It's very, what's the 1980 fucking...
1984.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, except it's not gay.
Yeah, it's not gay. It's just like El Salvador. Build a big fucking cage and lock all the cunts up in it.
Just lock them in there. And then eventually everyone around them will be like, oh, I actually probably shouldn't do these little petty things because I will get fucked up. And then eventually you just do that, bro. Do that for 1 decade. And then at the other end of that decade, dude.
Yeah, it's all about
it's heaven.
It's all about attitude adjustments, mate. That's just
100%, dude. Hustle, loyalty, respect. John Cena.
Yeah, all right. No pushback, mates. No pushback. My shit cunt of the week yesterday, and I don't usually. I did some real fucking chick shit yesterday, man.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Well, because I had a bit of time at my, place to myself this weekend. So,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to be a bit naughty and watch some Netflix by myself, So I was fucking flicking through the main page and I watched, there's a three episode docuseries about Gabby Petito. Do you know who Gabby
Where
Petito
have I heard that
is?
name before?
So she's not my shit cunt of the week. My shit cunt of the week is her boyfriend, or her ex-boyfriend. What's his name? Something Laundry.
Brian
Laundry.
Is this
This is
the chick who got
the chick
the vlogger?
Yeah, the vlog.
That's who I knew it is.
See,
Yeah.
this is funny, man, because when this all happened, I was under the impression, and I only learnt that I was wrong from this documentary, but I was under the impression that she was like a successful vlogger, like she was popular and shit. But she actually wasn't. Like, she was just starting out. Like, she was yeah, dude.
Really?
Yes, man.
They made it out like she had like a full. She was a travel vlogger.
No, well, she was trying to be a travel vlogger, man.
Yeah.
And-
Damn, I thought she had like hundreds of that. Like, she was like a full proper, this is what I do.
Yeah.
And this is my boyfriend who's now wrapped up in it. Oh, dude.
Exactly, man. And you could see the boyfriend, like, because there's a lot of footage, obviously, from this shit. And you could see that the boyfriend, this shit cunt, was trying to give it a go. But man, honestly, like, Big Sam recommends, fucking just watch it. It's a very, it's a chick's doco because it's crime, like true crime and shit like that. But, yeah, he was just a piece of shit, dude, that came from a piece of shit family. Like, his parents...
Yeah.
Like, he ran to his parents after it happened and they, like, would not let the police come in and talk to him and shit. They're like, no, we've got a lawyer. Talk to our lawyer. And they're like, no, dude, we need to talk to you. Like, her van. The cops are there at the parents' front door going, we need to talk to your son. And they're like, no, we're not talking to you. While her fucking van was parked right next to the cops, man. Like, he fucking killed this chick.
Yeah.
And drove the van, like, across the country back to Florida. And then, like, yeah, he ended up fucking... So funny too, man. Like...
Damn, that's crazy, man. I didn't know that she wasn't successful, man.
No, dude.
That makes me have much more empathy for him. Bro, how fucking annoying! How fucking annoying would that be, dude? If you're trying to have a trip with your girlfriend and she's just sprang it on you,
and
I'm gonna try and be a travel vlogger.
You could really see him trying to give it a go, and like, but you could see he just wasn't about it. You could see it in his face, and like she kept like,
you'd just be like, "I love you," but you're fucking not that entertaining. Like, you're not.
Dude, like, hey,
we
man,
have to stop this. And she's like, no.
This chick did absolutely not deserve to die. She was a lovely, lovely girl, man. But like, I feel like watch it because you do. There's a lot of the footage of her vlog videos, but they're all unedited.
Yeah.
So they're like, and she's going, oh, I suck. And just the stuff she's talking about, like, yeah, dude, she kind of sucked, man. Like, she wasn't, I don't think she was ever going to make it as like a travel vlogger, dude, because there was nothing like she tried to be funny and unique, but there was nothing like really funny about it. And all she did was just give her boyfriend the shits. Like, you could tell, like, he was just annoyed.
That's what I'm saying.
So
he's like, I've been looking forward to this trip for ages.
Yeah,
I took work off.
We bought this van
and the entire time you're trying to have these moments.
and
the reason why you want to travel is because you want to travel. You want to be out. You want to see the country. You want to be out in it, dude. And every moment you're trying to have where you're like connecting with this ideal that you've worked towards and poured money into, is she's just going, "Hi guys, we're here at the fucking Grand Canyon," and like every time putting a camera in his face, bro. Then, dude,
Yeah, and
he might have lasted longer than me. I tell you that.
Nah, but
Might have strangled her before we got out of the state.
He was a piece of shit, man. He should have just.
Nah,
JK.
JK.
They should have just went their separate ways. But he really was a fucking just a narcissistic, manipulating cunt. Like she would always say to her fucking best friend or whatever, like, "Oh, I love him so much. I don't deserve him. I'm so bad to him." When she wasn't. She was just annoying. Like she was just annoying as fuck. And they should have. They bought this van together. They should have just said, "Look, you give me money, or I'll give you money. One of us takes the van. We'll just go our separate ways." But he fucking... And it's never... This is what makes him a fucking piece of shit as well, man. Because he went out into the woods eventually. He ran away from his parents' home. He told his parents he was going for a hike. Like, he's under investigate. Like, there's a murder investigation going on, a missing person. And he's like, "I'm just going to go for a hike to get it." Because angry people were camped out the front of his house for weeks going, "Where the fuck is she?" and shit. So he took off one day and went out into the woods and fucking shot himself in the head. And dude, his parents found his body. His parents found his remains because they joined the search. They found his car parked in like some car park of this nature reserve. And they're like, "All right, he's out here somewhere." So the parents joined the search and they found his body. And by the time they found him, he'd rotten down to a skeleton. They just found his skeleton, like with his clothes and shit, and his gun in his hand and fucking... So he shot himself in the head and he wrote like this fucking diary and like all these letters to his family and shit saying goodbye, saying sorry. And then he wrote the story of what fucking apparently happened when he murdered this chick.
Oh.
And what he said was that they woke up one night and she was in excruciating pain. And they're out in the middle of nowhere and nothing, like can't get to a hospital, can't do anything, in excruciating pain. So the only way he could fucking put her out of her misery was to strangle her to death. And it's like, bro, even in your even you were about to end it all, man, and you couldn't be fucking honest about what you did.
What a piece of shit.
You fucking, and just his mother, man, his mother wrote, this is how much of a fucking little shit this guy is. His mother wrote him a letter while all this shit was going on and he'd come back home. She wrote him a letter that said on the fucking thing, "Burn after reading," right? Which he didn't. Because when the police raided the home, they found this letter. And the letter said like, you know, "You're my son. I love you no matter what. You know, if you killed somebody, like if you went to jail, I would send you a cake with a nail file in it so you could escape. If you killed somebody and needed to get rid of the body, I would show up with trash bags and fucking blah, blah, blah." Like pretty much saying like, "You did this, but I love you and fucking everything's going to be all good." And like, yeah, his parents were just fucking, and they're still, you know, nothing happened to them. Like they didn't kill the chick, but man,
that does kind of rule to have ride or die parents like that.
But like, you know, just the way they went and like, because at the time they hadn't found her body yet, so they were like, "Dude, where the fuck is?" And they were saying, the cops were saying to the parents, like, "Imagine if this was him missing," and they're like, "Yeah, we respect that, but we're not talking to you." It's like, bro, go get your fucking son, drag him out here and make him fucking fess up to what the fuck he did, man, because it's serious shit, dude. I understand like being a ride or die parent and shit, man, but brother, you and the parents didn't like her anyways because the mother was jealous about all the time he was spending with her and shit like that. She's one of those mothers, dude.
One of them.
One of those mothers, and you can just see it in her
The one
face.
who like has the relationship they're supposed to have with their husband, with their son.
Exactly, one of those mothers.
Yeah.
So he's just a straight up mummy's boy, and like the day that they believe, like they didn't tell. I don't think they told him to kill her or anything like that, but they were in on it from the jump, man, because he
was gonna kill her.
No, not that he was gonna kill her, that he killed her, man, because phone records show they reckon, all right, he killed her around this time, and then straight after that, he rang his parent. He rang his mother and was on the phone to her for 53 fucking minutes, man. And then got off the phone to her, then called his father, was on the phone to him for 20 minutes, got off the phone, and during this time, that's what his phone records show. And then after the initial fucking phone call to his mother, their phone records show that they'd contacted a lawyer straight away and wired like 25 grand to this fucking Top Shot lawyer straight away before this dude had even pretty much, I think he just dumped her fucking body.
It was straight up like,
and was like called his parents and was like,
and
"This
parents
is
like, we should
this
get
is
a
what
lawyer."
I did." And they're like, "All right, we're getting a lawyer. Come home." Instead of being like, "Go to the police," and you're gonna go away for a long fucking time. But he was young, like, yeah, dude, bad parents, shit fucking parents. They're shit cunts as well.
Yeah, bro, and that's like I was only talking about this with someone the other day. Like, it's the older you get and the more you learn about people, like, it becomes so fucking obvious that, like, it is so important to have good parents.
Yeah,
it is
absolutely
so fucking important to have.
Well, look
good
at old mate in the
parents,
DFO with the Machette. Do you think he's got fucking good parents?
Hell
I
no,
highly
dude.
doubt it.
You have to have good parents, dude. And they're, unfortunately, dude, a lot of people are having kids, dude. Not many of them are great parents.
Yeah, stop it.
Like,
Stop that shit.
People are just having fucking kids.
Yeah.
Where you're like, why the fuck did you have these things? You clearly don't like this.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
You have to be a good parent, man. Otherwise, you can't fucking steal TNs and DFO and pull out a fucking machete.
Pull out their sword.
Or they, how valid it is, you can decide amongst yourself. But he strangles his wannabe vlogger girlfriend out in the middle of the fucking desert and then
Yeah,
calls his
it's-
mom and goes, "Yo, I fucked up."
It was very, very sad, man, what happened
It's like,
to
no,
it. But
dude,
like,
you finally fucking spazzed and you spazzed too hard and shit got out of hand. Maybe you fucking said something to her and she said bad and like she came back more crazy than you thought and then it became like a fucking thing. Or you just spazzed out and just hit her, but you hit her too hard and now she's fucking on the floor like spazzing like that when in Sopranos when that guy throws the fucking rock at the waiter or whatever the fuck. And he's fucking,
he's fucked up, Chris.
he's fucked up.
But
Damn, dude.
I don't think she ever. And look, maybe I'm just being a asshole. But I don't think she ever would have made it as a travel vlogger. There just wasn't anything unique about her or her boyfriend. She was kind of cute, but it's funny, man. At the end of the documentary series, it goes because she uploaded her like debut. She edited this big video of like the first half of their trip. And she uploaded it to YouTube and shit. I think she uploaded it to YouTube maybe a week before he killed her. And it said at the end of the documentary series, before the story of Gabby broke, her YouTube video had 500 views. Now it has over 7 million. And it's like, yeah, no shit, cunt. It's called Morbid Curiosity. Of course it has 7 million fucking views.
Yeah.
She was the chick that was murdered on this fucking holiday.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, God. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So, like,
I don't know why I'm angry about that.
were they trying to frame it as that, like, look at the career he robbed her of?
That's what
Is that why it pisses you off?
seemed like.
You know why it pisses you off, dude? Because you're a real motherfucker, dude. You're a real motherfucker, dude. That's why it fucking pisses you off, dude. Because you know that that's not fucking real,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. It's like,
And
bro,
you know
of
that, like,
course.
you're sitting there going, I've just watched this and I couldn't be more on her side. Why are you... Bro, they're horse feeding.
Exactly.
They're fucking horse
Yeah,
feeding.
it was just bullshit, dude. I'm
Horse
like,
feeding
of
sucks.
course the girl who got murdered on this holiday
Yeah, no shit, cunt.
has 7 million views of it. It's pure morbid curiosity. That's why
Yeah.
those 7 million people
Yeah.
watch that shit. They're like, I want to see the chick that got murdered by her boyfriend.
So, yeah, come on, man. Stop it.
Come on, man. Anyways, that was shit cunt of the week. We'll be right back. Don't fucking murder your bitch. Video. All right, and we're back.
Oh, nearly.
Sick. Oh, good chat, mate. Our off mic chats are sometimes better than fucking.
God damn, dude. That's how you know you're getting brain rot too. It's like after having a good conversation, you just go like, "Fuck, bro, we should have been recording that."
Yeah, I don't think that was. I don't think that was a conversation for the airwaves, my brother.
No, dude, that one's for us, man. Yeah. Sometimes, guys, we just like to keep something for us.
Exactly.
A little something for us, dude.
Exactly. Little bit of suspense, you know.
Yeah. Because there's just some things that you just, it's not a good look to record yourself talking about that and then posting it.
No,
because immediately, honestly, dude, if I saw someone do that, I'd be like, what a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah, we had a bit of a girl whinge.
We had a girl whinge, but that's sometimes, boys, it's okay to have a girl whinge every now and then. Sometimes, and hey, you all know what I'm talking about because you all know girls. Exactly. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. But they're onto something. They overindulge. They're gluttons. It's their sin.
They're walking.
Of everything they do is in sin, dude. So dude. Of course they are gluttonous when it comes to having a whinge. Okay, but like anything, dude, in moderation. Girl whinges are fucking.
Yeah, you got to have your
unbelievable.
You got to have your boy period every now and then, bro.
You got to have your boy period every now and then. You just have to watch it, otherwise you will strangle your girlfriend in the fucking desert.
And then call up your mum.
And then call your mum,
mummy,
and have a girl winch to your mum.
Ah, shit, man.
You know what I mean?
Those boy periods.
And because girls love whinging, dude, and if they already don't like someone, then you can horse feed them so fucking hard, dude. So like there's no doubting that 50-minute phone call that he was on with his mum, dude. He was talking shit about her for 45 minutes before he told her he killed her.
Yeah. So anyway,
it doesn't matter. We're glad you feel that way anyway, but we don't have to worry about it, man, because I fucking strangled her to death.
So,
and if you get a girl amped up enough, she'll be like, good, she's a fucking bitch.
Where is she right now? Fucking. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. He carried her body so far away from where he killed her, apparently.
Oh.
And then just dumped her. Yeah. Anyways, let's fucking do this.
Who is the sick cunt of the week?
How's this week been looking for you, mate?
Mate, I actually have a
sickness?
ripping sick cunt for you, sorry.
Hell yeah, dude.
My sick cunt of the week is Barry Clark.
Barry Clark. Who's Barry Clark?
He is a sheep shearer from Echuca.
Okay.
And he was the guy that tackled and held the gunman on the flight at Avalon Airport in Melbourne just this week.
Wow.
So,
I didn't even know this. Someone got a gun onto a plane?
Yeah, bro, like a full proper gun. So basically what happened was, a teenager has accused of attempting to hijack a Jetstar flight after declaring, "I've got bombs in my bag," before he was tackled by passengers. The 17-year-old boy. Bro, 17-year-olds are going crazy.
I got bombs in my bag, Dad. That's fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. 17's a bad age.
Yeah, bro, he snuck... They reckon he like jumped the fence at Avalon Airport.
And ran up into the plane.
And then he was wearing like a tradies uniform with like a high-vis thing and like a big belt full of shit.
Yep.
And he just walked up to the plane. This is like the theory of anything. Like if you have high-vis on, you can get into anywhere. He had high-vis on and just walked onto the tarmac. A plane, you know how you go outside sometimes, walk up the stairs to get in a plane?
Mm-hmm.
That was happening. He just walked up the stairs, walked onto the plane, and then the hostess who's like checks everybody's tickets was like what's going on here? And he just went, I've got to do maintenance.
And
I've got to do maintenance on this plane, and like they were automatically like, this would never happen.
Okay, good.
So they're like looking at each other, and then the fucking the captain came out of the thing, and then the guy that was in like the front row right there, dude, Baz. Big fucking Baz though.
Bazza.
Sheep shearer from Echuca.
Where's he flying to, old Baz?
Oh, yeah, who knows? Wouldn't that have been fucking great to find out?
Sheep
Where are you going?
shearing
Was this a flight to fucking Bali or something?
Season's over, mate.
Season's over, boys. going to blow a gasket in fucking Bali.
Sick. Go to get a back piece.
Oh,
done.
he was revved up, bro. As soon as he saw it, he's like, fucking, and just fucking grabbed this gun. But he fucking full grabbed him, man.
That's so
And
sick,
he grabbed
dude.
him and like held him in a choke and like hold his neck and shit until he was like subdued. So like that is the fucking
That's that Barry
thing.
with the
That's
fucking
Barry with the shades on, bro.
Wearing
Shades on the whole time.
Fuck. Shades on the plane.
Shades on the plane. Bro, he might be coming back from Bali. He's got a connecting flight, bro. He's gone from Bali back here. Now he's gonna go from fucking here to fucking Echuca. Yeah, bro, he was pissed off, bro. He still had one more flight to go.
Fucking hell, cunt. No, I feel that, man.
Because he brought two 12-gauge shotguns.
Holy shit.
So that's what
dude.
happened. And he had knives in his tool belt. So like the captain like saw that, and then apparently him and Baz, bro, they just saw the shotguns. And then immediately they just fucking sprang to action and just grabbed it.
That's a man right there. That's what a man
100%,
does.
dude. On the news the other day too, there was like a guy who's got, there's like footage of it. And so yeah, there's fucking footage of it. And then the guy who took the footage got like interviewed by like Channel 7 or something. And bro, it was so funny. It was literally just this like 20-year-old Habibi who was just like, oh, I swear to God. So he was just here, and then he came on and he said that, oh, I got to do some maintenance or something. And then they saw, and they had the two shotguns. Like he had the shotguns, and they came, and then they grabbed him, and like he's like he's talking about Baz. He's like, bro, he's a hero. Like he saved us.
Fucking
like
oath.
he saved us, man. Like it's just like,
Inshallah. God
inshallah,
bless.
dude. Like
God
he's
bless.
inshallah, Barry.
The Prophet Barry.
The prophet Barry Clark. Shades on inside the plane.
That is so sick, man.
Yeah, dude.
Just fucking strangles the cunt. Doesn't even knock his shades off.
fuck no. And because it's like that is unless you're like a low T poof, that is the male fantasy.
Yeah, dude.
Like to spring into action and like save a group of people in a situation like that.
You're Neo from the Matrix, man.
Oh, dude. It's crazy. Like he jumped at the chance to like be a hero.
Yeah, dude.
Like every dude thinks of that. You ever thought about like, when you're a kid, like what you do if someone came in and started shooting up the school?
Yeah.
And you'd imagine like I'd fucking get in here and then I'd fucking stealth one, take his gun and fucking bah!
I'd jump in front of a bullet if it was if the hot chick was getting shot. No. Oh yeah, good shit.
You know, so he
Yeah, fuck, that's awesome.
how mad is that?
What was old mate's intentions?
To hijack the plane.
To do what?
But they don't know yet because it's fucking pretty fresh. So like he won't even be named yet.
He's like, I just want to go to Thailand, bro, and I can't get a passport.
Dude, how good is fucking this, dude? In a split second, the gentleman, Barry Clark, in 1C, saw him and jumped him, tackled him and got him in the choke lock and then disarmed him.
Yeah, dude.
Mate, pilot jumped in too.
Barry's wrestling sheep every day, man. He knows how to handle a young fucking.
Oh, dude. I mean, you want to hear, like, seriously, this cunt will never. Look at that. Look at this shit. Got Barry in the back.
Solid here. That's right. No, man. I can't believe it. That's get his seat just further back there.
Bro, he's full
Fucking-
passed out. They fucking choked him out.
Oh man,
Bro, imagine.
Barry is Aussie of the Year, brother. That is so sick.
Dude, imagine you think you're going to hijack a plane, dude, and then, like, a scuffle breaks out, and then, like, I don't know where you go. Like, you wake up.
What happened?
And there's, like, 5 dudes just holding you, and you're like, ah!
Did I do it?
You're fucked, man.
Yeah.
So how
Shout
good is
out
that?
to
Barry
fucking
Clark,
Barry.
Shearer from Echuca.
Fucking sick
Mate,
cunt,
that story's going to get back to Echuca. Echuca's not a big place.
bro.
And
He's,
he's gonna be, he might not buy a beer for fucking 12 months.
That's so good, man.
Good for him, dude.
They should put a statue up of him. in front of the pub.
100%, dude.
Yeah, shout out Barry. What a sick
Shout
cunt.
out Barry Clark, dude.
Fucking
What a
sick cunt.
legend.
Absolutely. No pushback, brother. My sick cunt of the week. Not much from me this week. Pro. Who would have thought, like, back in the 90s, so you wouldn't probably remember that much, but like Home Alone and shit, man, and like, but back in the day, back in the 90s, man, Macaulay Culkin was like huge, dude. Huge kid fucking star. And who would have thought back then that his little brother
Yo, yes, dude.
His little brother would be the one
I love where you're going with this.
to go on and win a fucking Academy Award one
Fuck
day,
yeah.
man. That is so sick, dude.
Fuck yeah, Kieran Culkin, dude.
Hell
that
yeah.
rules.
Hell
Bro,
yeah.
This is so funny. I was literally saying this just the other day when it happened. I was watching it. I was going like, dude, back then, I was thinking like, dude, back then, imagine your brother hangs out with Michael Jackson.
I know. And he's like, just movie
but
role
your
after
parents
movie role.
still tell you to clean your room and
Yeah.
shit. And like Kieran Culkin didn't go to fucking Neverland.
No, absolutely not, man.
He was in everything, dude. He blew up. He was the biggest fucking thing under 12 years old on the fucking planet, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And he had a brother. And the whole time you're just sitting there going like, damn, dude, whatever. And then now, look at him.
Yeah, he get his brother like shitty little parts in the movies he was in, like in Home Alone. He plays his cousin, the little kid that wheezes the bed. He's like, I don't want to sleep with him because he always wheezes the bed, and he's like sculling the fucking Pepsi and smiling.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's Kieran Culkin.
I only know Kieran Culkin because his exceptional performance in Signs
Right? Yeah,
with Mel Gibson.
yeah.
And Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
And that little bitch.
Yeah, the little bitch.
Little bitch who won't finish her fucking water.
That little bitch.
And then that happens to be the thing that saves the family.
Yeah.
just-
Of course, the little bitch saves the day.
Divine. Hell yeah.
Water
M.
is
Night
divine.
Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan Lamb.
It's the water. It's the water.
It's the water.
But yeah, Kieran Culkin, man, I don't even know what the fuck he won it for.
He won it for Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, I know that, but
in
I don't-
A Real Pain.
A Real Pain, that's right. What's all that about?
It's a movie about him and Jesse Eisenberg, and they're like cousins, and they go to something, and it's basically just like Kieran Culkin is like a charismatic mad cunt, and everyone loves him, and then Jesse Eisenberg is just the same character he's played in every movie since he fucking first started acting.
Right.
So obviously he's a fucking gay cunt loser poofter.
Sick.
Apart from Now You See Me, those movies about the magicians.
Right.
He
yeah.
fucking rules
He
in that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, he does rule in that.
So fucking, he won an Academy Award for acting like a sick cunt.
Yeah, for real.
Bro.
And I haven't seen it. It's on Disney Plus. I do want to watch it because, I like to see which movies like win the Oscars.
Yeah, so
and then
so
at
do
least
I.
watch them.
Yeah.
Having said that, I haven't done it the last 3 years.
No, because it's all been fucking rubbish, mate.
Best Picture wasn't a movie about isn't a chick who's like a fucking prostitute.
I've got no idea.
Nora?
I've got no idea. Yeah, Nora. I guess so.
Yeah.
Sounds like a hooker.
Sounds like something,
Sounds like debauchery.
sounds like something I'd call myself. I was a slut.
And Nora. Yeah.
Nora.
That's my trans name. Nora. Yes. Yeah, that was sick cunt of the week.
Nora Higginbottom.
Higginbottom. All right, let's wrap it up, brother. To our Patriots, our Patreon listeners, if you're not a member of the Patreon, you should join. But you'll probably notice that when the regular episode goes up, that the bonus will not, because it's coming. We're going to start doing them midweek.
Yeah.
So you get the regular episode on Monday morning or Sunday night, whatever your preference is. And yeah, bonus episodes will be coming midweek on Wednesday nights. So keep an eye out for that. Patreon.
Why are we doing that, Adam?
Because it just makes more sense with, we like to talk footy, mate.
We talk footy on the page.
Talk footy on the page. We give sorry about like we did say, it's hard to pick the first round of the year.
Oh yeah. My
and
bad, dude. We were both
fuck,
so wrong.
Our picks. I think the only fucking game I got right was South Sydney.
But the Knights.
Oh no, I picked the Tigers.
You picked the Tigers.
I picked the Tigers.
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm a dumb cunt and I don't know
Fuck
shit.
no.
But the season is kicked off. I watched every NRL game this weekend. So
Fuck yeah.
most of them, yeah.
I've watched every AFL game this weekend.
Absolutely, I believe that. So yeah, and it just makes more sense that because if we were to do the bonus episode today, there's still 2 games to go of this round.
Exactly.
And-
So we can do on the Wednesday when we do that in the bonus episodes, we'll do like a preview of the upcoming round as well as a recap of the last round. and all that type of stuff. And we'll definitely try to keep it under like 35 minutes like we did last week.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, of
Hey,
course,
dude.
of course, we're still gonna chat shit. We
know?
we get to be I'll tell you what. Join the Patreon and we'll have the conversation we had off mic. How about that?
Oh yeah, dude. We might have to start doing tiers.
Yeah.
Patreon tiers.
Yeah, well,
Where we have certain we just do what we come in here, we fucking create art, and then we re-listen to it and be like, all right, that might actually be a tier 1 podcast
Yeah,
there.
true.
And then you have to be tier 1's like $10 or no, probably more than that. $500.
if you want to hear the tier one,
It's just us saying the N-word repeatedly.
yeah, or just sign up. Fucking $8.50 a month
Yeah.
if you're Australian, $5 a month if you're American. Don't ask me how that works. Money, finances. It's not my fucking forte, mate. But yeah, you'll enjoy it. We love you.
Yeah, thank you.
See
Come
you
on.
there. Bye.
Bye.